What's up, crypto hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack our cryptocurrency and blockchain education. If you guys are brand new here, we talk about everything NFTs, crypto, and blockchain in general, trying to simplify it down as best as we can. If that sounds interesting to you, subscribe with notifications on, and we do a monthly giveaway here now on the channel for people that are commenting on a regular basis and are super engaged with the community here on Hack Crypto. Now, I'm kicking off a series on the Binance Smart Chain, or BSC. Now, if that sounds like a foreign language to you, basically it is Binance, the exchange, rolled out this smart chain that allows people to deploy all these different types of NFTs and tokens on their chain, which is basically a competitor to Ethereum. It has really pretty low gas fees, and instead of Uniswap, they're using PancakeSwap. And I have had tons of questions about this, lots of DMs all over the place. So I wanted to do like a 12-part series and reaching out to some of the most interesting projects and dive into their tokenomics. As a disclaimer, these are sponsored reviews because there are a ton of projects out there, and I had to filter through probably hundreds of these different ones, and going to some of the top ones and trying to get their feedback was just a fire hose. So these are sponsored reviews, and I am being very careful as to the diligence on these, but I can do my best. I always suggest that you do your own research. This is not financial advice by any means, but I want to kick off this series with a company called Moonlift. Moonlift Protocol is a community-driven passive income concept on the Binance Smart Chain. And when I say community-driven, I'm talking a very, very large community. I've been messaging around with people in the community. They have like 18,000 people on their Telegram group chatting like every minute of the day. Super vibrant community. And I think that that is probably a key metric that whenever I'm looking into a project, I always look at the community first to see what people are saying, what the sentiment is, and just the sheer engagement levels. If there's 1,000 people on Discord and one person is talking, that's a red flag. Whereas if there's 18,000 people and 5,000 online and hundreds of comments scrolling all day throughout every hour, I think that that is a good sign. 6,985 wallets that are currently holding this token, which by all means in this space is a pretty significant number. It has an $18 million market cap. So one of the most fascinating things about crypto that's often discounted in the tokenomics is around burning. Now, burning can reduce and contract the supply, and this is a really fascinating concept because taking fees from each transaction, similar to the current financial system, the way that it works, banks make a lot of money off of their fees, whereas crypto has now very much focused on fees going to use in different ways. And this kind of captures what tokenomics is all about. This is all automatic. It's literally just a seamless experience because it's a smart contract. So every time a 5% fee is charged on a buy order, it goes out into 4 different buckets here. The token holders get 50%, the liquidity pools get 25%, and the burn wallet gets 15%, and the team wallet gets 10%. So effectively, their revenue is 10% of that 5% fee for buy orders. Now, on the opposite, you have your sell orders at that 10% fee that I was mentioning, automatically goes into those token holders, liquidity pools, the burn wallet, and the team wallet as well. So really interesting layout there where 50% are going to everybody that's holding on to the token. So the incentive there is to hold and collect these fees as people are buying and selling. And if more people are selling and that 10% fee goes through, you're automatically getting more of that MLT token, which is a really fascinating marginal contribution from a game theory perspective. As people continue to leave and continue to come in, you have this really interesting dynamic of 50% of a transaction fee coming directly to the believers. When you have almost 7,000 holders, you have this really interesting market that's been created. When you have a lot of believers, you have people buying and selling on a regular basis as the price moves. You have this really cool dynamic between the believers, the newcomers, and the non-believers, you could say. The people that just want to come in and come out and speculate. And then you have the people that really believe in something like a passive income generator that's completely community driven. Another clever approach to adding a little bit of scarcity here is that burn wallet that I mentioned. Out of your buy and sell fees that are going automatically into those buckets that I just mentioned, the burn wallet getting 15% of the buy and sell fees. that burn wallet is where the team is going to be burning that 15% on a regular basis and then updating the community as it goes through. You can also just watch on BSC Scan and see what's going on. And that hypes the community because effectively your tokens have become more scarce immediately once that burn button is hit. So a really cool dynamic there in order to apply scarcity. And I am seeing this across the board. A lot of projects are burning tokens. And with the MLT tokens, for example, you have 100 billion of them. So you have this long runway of tokens that you can burn. Quick side note, LP stands for liquidity provider. Now, LP is usually added onto the end of the token ticker. So in this case, MLTP would be the people that are providing that liquidity and they are staking. So in addition, the MLTP provides governance to the holders because you are supporting the network by holding and staking. It's a very valuable skin in the game concept. And it also, once again, provides a great support system for people to generate that passive income from those fees on buy and the sell side. 5% on the buy, 10% on the sell. Interesting thing that I've seen quite a few projects on the Binance Smart Chain doing is you can release a DEX or a decentralized exchange. I've done quite a few videos on this. I have not done one on the Binance Smart Chain before. So it's a very exciting concept to see projects developing out these decentralized exchanges, allowing you to seamlessly swap those tokens for other tokens. And it is really cool to see PancakeSwap in all its glory going on there and adding the MLT token onto a wallet and playing around with it. I think that it is a really cool platform, very playful and a fun brand to play around with. So what I'm going to do next is dive onto BSC Scan here and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the number of holders, the total supply, the market cap. And BSC Scan is just basically an Etherscan, but for Binance Smart Chain. So you can review all the different smart contracts that have been developed on there. You can look at everything. You can also do notifications just like Etherscan. So let's dive right onto BSC Scan. You have the market cap 18 million. You have the 99 billion MLTPs and the holders, 6,985 right there. And you can see the transactions. So all these different transfers going on, and you can see the analytics here that show the upward increase of the token balance. What's important to note here is that this is the token itself, and then we're going to go to the smart contract here. So as you can see, the token balance here in the contract is 205,000 USD worth, and you can also go back to the token tracker, but you can see the creator of the contract here, which is very valuable. And when you go through the Hacken report, the audit that they had done, you can see some information on how stable this is. So this is the Hacken report where they did their audit, and you can scroll through here and see exactly what the rating was on the code review. Looks like blue through all of these items here, and it is well secured, as you can see with the UR here. Now this is the standard, like I said. This is going to be what you're always going to want to see when you're looking at BSC projects and just projects in general. Having an audit is really important. Here are the different levels, the risk levels, critical all the way through to lowest. And it looks like they are in the lowest section here in terms of the most secure. So I like seeing these types of audits, and I go through them on a regular basis just because they're kind of fun just to read through, and you can see exactly what they look at in the smart contracts. That is it for my overview of Moonlift. I think it's an awesome team. I've been following it for quite some time now just to see how fast the community is growing. And there are a lot of people behind this. As I said, the 7,000 wallet holders, and just seeing the activity taking place on the smart contract and just going over the tokenomics as an econ nerd myself. I am really excited for this series because it just gives me a chance to have some fun around the different mechanisms that these teams are using. And I'm really interested in seeing what other companies are out there that are using these types of token economics where they're taking buy and sell fees and putting those into all these different buckets like burn wallets. If you guys want to learn more about Moonlift and also the white paper, I'm going to be linking that in the description below. Definitely check that out. Do your own research. Be sure to go through the BSC scan link that I have below that I just showed you guys. Just check it out, see the analytics, and definitely do your research. I think that there's a lot of projects out there, tons launching on Binance Smart Chain right now because it is very low fees. There are very important mechanisms in place. For example, these audits that they had it done by 2 different companies, and those companies are Hacken, which is very well known in the space, as well as Certic. And you can see the audit results on their homepage, which I think is pretty much at this stage a vital ingredient to having a legit project. You have to have it audited. You have to have people knowing what's going on and that there are third parties that have approved what you have done for the public to view. I think that that is a very important thing in your research to look for, and definitely watch for that component when you're going onto websites, because there are a lot of companies out there. So I see that as being the gold standard right now, or just the standard, where you have to have those results front and center for the public to see. And then you have your light paper for people to review, and then your smart contract for people to review as well. Transparency is king, and I hope you guys like it. If you did, slap a like. If you guys are brand new here, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on. Like button really helps the algorithm and shows this video to more people. All the links will be in the description below, and I will see you on the next episode of Hack Crypto.